Pickett, Brett Eldredge.
What do you say, my friend?
Velvet Elvis, how are you
Velvet
doing?
Elvis, you can even pet the picture.
Okay, so the last time that we visited, had to be a year ago.
Yes.
You were still working on your debut album.
Yes.
And look what's happened. You've had a #1 hit, been nominated for your first CMA award, the first of many, I might.
Oh, man.
You've had a heck of a year.
It has been unbelievable. I've never had an album, so this is my first album. Yeah, like you said, #1 song, nominations. I don't even know what to say. You know,
it's like a whirlwind now.
Yeah, I mean, I've been waiting for that moment of that possibly happening one day, and you never know what's going to happen in this crazy business, but everything has just been going so amazing this year, and I feel blessed, and I'm having a great time out there on the road singing these songs, and people are singing them back to me, and it's a great feeling.
It's all paying off, buddy.
It is, somehow.
So I read something today that since you spend so much time on the road, you're considering getting a dog.
Yeah, bus dog.
Really? What kind?
I don't know. I need the fans to help me out, and I need my mom to stop telling me that I shouldn't do it because it's a lot of responsibility. My mom still does stuff like that. She's like, Mom, like, you need to clean your room, or you need to do this. She still does stuff with mom stuff, but you know, I guess it's my choice. So I need to get a bus dog. What do you think?
Get a bulldog like Jake Owen.
That's
Something
true.
big,
I met his dog. I
masculine,
met his
you know.
Great Dane. Maybe I should just get a giant dog and have its own bus bunk for itself.
Then you will not have any room on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we asked listeners with some random questions on Facebook. If you were a superhero, what powers would you have?
What powers would I have? Man, that's a great question. I mean, I would easily go flying. I mean, because I could go anywhere. I love, and I want to hold my breath underwater for like a really, really long time. It's kind of like I've always been into that because I can only hold my breath for like 30 seconds underwater. And I watched David Blaine the other day hold it for like 20 minutes.
That was,
I was like,
fake. That wasn't real.
That's fake, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it really?
It's got to be. Hey,
yeah. David Blaine, I'm coming for your job. I'm a superhero.
What was your first concert?
That's a great question. My brother took me. This is funny, but I'm from the Midwest, and my brother taught me into going to Nelly.
Nelly.
I
don't think you've ever told this story before.
I never have. I don't know if that was my very first concert, but it was definitely the first time I smelled something funny in the air in the crowd, and I didn't know what that smelled like, and it was just pretty funny.
Is that when you knew you wanted to be on stage?
Yeah, no. When I knew I wanted to be on stage was actually just getting on stage and getting over the scary feeling of it, and thinking that it's not the scariest thing in the world, and all of a sudden I was jumping around on, doing flips on stage, and it's being crazy. I can't do flips on stage. It's a lot.
Before you take the stage, do you have any superstitions or anything that you do before you take the stage?
When I take the Opry stage, the Grand Ole Opry, I wear 2 mismatched socks.
Really?
That's my thing, because the first time I played the Opry, I had mismatched socks. So I always wear 2 just completely different socks. That's my good luck charm for the Grand Ole Opry. And then regular stuff, the whole band and I have a dance party on the bus to the weirdest song we can find, and we just do the stupidest dance moves. So everything is out of our system. We're loosened up, and we're just, we're
like
all
what
goofballs.
kind of songs are we talking about?
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, anybody else pick one. Just, it can be some crazy 80s rock song. It can be Boot Scootin' Boogie for all I care. Whatever.
Okay, let's see if we can hit a couple more questions right here. Waylon or Willie?
I'd say Willie. We got to tour with Willie a few years ago, and I was just blown away by how awesome a guy he was. And that's, he's an icon. And be able to go up there and on stage every night and play in front of Willie Nelson, I was like, I just want to do this forever.
Did you get to sign his guitar?
I didn't sign his guitar, but one time it was literally sitting like right here behind me at sound check, and there was no one around.
You picked it up, didn't you?
No, I didn't touch it. I literally was like standing far away because I was like, what if I sneeze or something and it falls off and then it breaks? Even though it's got a giant hole in it. But it was crazy. No, there's no security around. I think people were just like, no one in the world is stupid enough to take that guitar. So I was like, it was cool to be around that guitar.
Okay, one final question for you. Outside of music, what else are you passionate about that our listeners may not know?
Outside of music, I'm passionate about charities. I work with a lot of Alzheimer's charity stuff because
which goes back to your song Raymond.
Back to my song Raymond. I'm passionate about that. I'm passionate about family, big time. My mom, my dad, my brother, and I, and my whole gigantic family that I have. We go home every Sunday and have dinner with my parents when I get home from the road, and then I get right back on the road the next day, and I'm home for one day, but I see my family, and that's really what it's all about, is sharing it with those you love and this whole crazy journey. So I'd say family for sure, and is definitely up there.
Brett Eldredge, and I'm telling you, within 2 years, CMA nomination for male vocalist. You just wait, bud.
Man, that would be awesome.
Pick up his debut album right now.